With all the deaths, timelines, turrets, and straw golems recently, I have no idea what our builders have been up to, or to what state the colony is really in. So I think for today, we are going to try for a normal episode with minimal casualties. Koa there is working on a house upgrade, which I'm just going to let him get on with. I do know that Jalia should be constructing her school, which indeed she is. Well, I think she is anyway. Riley is doing something with the barracks here within the cave system. I do know that she's going to require a lot of wheat for this, which we will go sort for her. As will Mariah, who is working on an upgrade to the Combat Academy at the moment. She too will require a lot of wheat, seeing as the ones that she does place in come to life. So that then leaves Ellison, who is at least working on something a bit more interesting, and is upgrading our sawmill for us. I don't know if it's this true dwarven sawmill that she's doing, or if it's the probably Space Wars one just around here. I think it's the Space Wars one that she's upgrading actually. That kind of looks a bit unfinished. But apart from some wheat and some green floating carpets, these idiots really don't need too much from me at the moment, which is grand. What is going on here then with the wheat situation? We do seem to have a lot of it growing here, so why are we not actually collecting it, Opal? I still really don't know why you're growing both melons and wheat here within this. You should just be growing wheat. It's the same story up here as well actually, although we are growing pumpkins here alongside wheat. The last two fields of the stack there are empty at the moment, so she's not tending to those. What level is your farm here actually? Maybe that's why you can't deal with them. Yes, level 3. So you are only looking after 3 fields then for us at level 3, of which you're doing the 2 wheat ones, and is that it? Well, she has been set to now do 3 of the wheat fields then for us, and I think that's why she's gone upstairs to maybe look at the wheat ones here. Or she's coming up to this one that didn't have anything in it and will soon start growing as wheat here as well. Why are you not then looking after the one that's outside? I mean, I know why she's not doing that. It's because I've not set it up right, but honestly, I couldn't care less here. Let's maybe just quickly come grab some wheat by ourselves. So much easier. Out of pure curiosity, can you little chaps both harvest and plant seeds? If I give you a stack of wheat seeds there, will you pick that up? No. So is your primary function then just to harvest for us and not replant? Because the hell will I be doing this all the time? And also you are only supposed to grow wheat in here, so let's stop all of this melon and pumpkin nonsense. Melanie, dying to a cactus is ridiculous. I said with minimal casualties here today. That's not even a proper death, bloody moron. Did she seriously die from a cactus here at the plantation? I mean, what an absolutely redundant death. She didn't have anything on her, so... Oh no, we have a graveyard keeper actually. There. Well, they can deal with that in the morning. But seriously, how can these idiots not navigate their way through these cacti? Maybe education is the key. That is our Space Wars school now up for gifted children. So I don't know if we have a worker here. Oh, we do. We have Seth as the teacher and already a few pupils. These chaps will eventually start asking for some paper here, which the plantation will make for them if they stop killing our other citizens. So at least our youth will be a little bit better educated here. Maybe we need to get the library finally up and constructed. Jelia, actually, what have you picked up next? Another house upgrade. The house upgrades are always very welcome, but always a very boring building for them to get on with. I might get Ellison to then come out here and upgrade this for us then, or construct it I suppose, seeing as she is nearly done with the sawmill upgrade. Speaking of which, is this to level 3 or level 4? This is an upgrade to level 4 for us at the moment, which is absolutely grand, because that means that we're about to double the amount of recipe slots that it has here, so we can teach it even more. I'm pretty sure at level 4 we are going to be able to teach this thing 160 recipes, and then is it 320 afterwards? Maybe I should start paying attention to my own tutorials on these things. But maybe we are going to end up with an obsolete sawmill here if we are able to teach so many more recipes just to the one, rather than splitting it between the two. I zoned out there, just with the boredom of waiting on idiots finishing up house upgrades, but in that time, I did see that Mariah had finished off with the Combat Academy, and one of our golems was attacking someone there? They were attacking this dude here. Sad day. Oh yeah, that achievement was for burying someone. The golem was attacking Wilder, who has a job as an archer squire. Oh, I guarantee you what's happened there. He's been trying to fire at the... He's going to die here. Yep. He was firing at the targets there and has accidentally hit the terracotta golem, who has not taken it very well. Minimal deaths here today. Minimal deaths. I mean, I appreciate the protection here, Golem, but these guys are only training. Maybe go a little bit easier on them. As for you then, Ellie, you do have a small chance at reviving these idiots here, I think. I might need to check on some research for that. Are you going to do it there? Nope. I also think I'm just going to try steer this golem out of the way at the moment, if everyone else would get out of the bloody way first of all. Oh, you know what, guys? Just be careful where you're firing your arrows. We need some research first in order to give our graveyard keepers the chance to resurrect some people. So we're going to need a level 3 graveyard alongside a gas tier for resurrection chance 1. And resurrection chance 2 requires some chorus fruit, then a totem of undying. Yep, that's a bit expensive. I don't know if we've touched the graveyard since we've placed it in, but it might only be at level 1 at the moment. Oh, I clearly need to get some lighting into this place here. Ladies, what are we doing? Oh, you're stood on top of a house block at the moment, which isn't yet constructed. Well, it is set for repair or construction. Someone will do that eventually, probably Julia there. The graveyard is only level 1, so let's also set that then for upgrade to level 2 and level 3 eventually. As for a ghast tier, yes, I may need to go get some of those. And as our builders are all currently busy at the moment, I suppose that then gives me something to do. Oh, and my first piece of ancient debris. Don't mind if I do. We will eventually get up the nether miners to collect us a lot more of that stuff, but any little bit helps. And a soul sand valley. Right, these little buggers should appear somewhere over here. Hopefully they won't be too difficult for me to take out, seeing as I did kind of forget a bow. And we have a customer, right. And an archer has just died. Right, chaps, if you could leave me be just for a little bit here. This is more difficult than it really needs to be. In fact, yes, I'm making this a lot more difficult than it needs to be. Let's go down to it. In fact, we have 2 customers up there. Brilliant. So whenever one of them inevitably falls into the lava, at least we should be able to get a tier from the other one. Or until I fall into the lava, of course. Yep, this is definitely going well. Well, long story short, that is the ghast dead, and I do see a tier or 2 just on the side here. Brilliant. So, job complete. Let's make our way back home. Ah, screw it. I'm too impatient for that. Geronimo! Well, I would love to say that that was productive, but it really wasn't. Although there's Ellison picked up the library build, that's good. Some bookshelves and oak planks to go with that mainly, which the colony can certainly handle here. Anything on the list? Of course. Red wool and sugarcane by the looks of it. Well, they can handle the sugarcane themselves. They can also handle the red wool themselves, but at least that I do have a little supply of here. And I also suppose I can assist them out a little bit here with the sugarcane. Although really, they should be supplying all of the sugarcane themselves through the plantation. Thanks for that, Kellen. Which they are, to be fair, so maybe it's just a little bit of a waiting game then to make some paper. Right, Samir, I do have some sugarcane here for you at the moment. Let's make some books. Our idiots are still crying out for more wheat. Hello Golems, have you collected me any? 2 wheat and a melon, that's... yeah, thanks. We do have some wheat here, which, well, it's not grown fully yet, so I suppose that explains it. And upstairs, same story. Once again, yep. Damn, why does wheat take so long to grow? Supposedly, these larger straw golems are to help with the growth progress of our crops. There's a research done for us. So yes, let's maybe summon in a few of them, and hopefully that will help here. So together we will have the bigger guys helping these crops grow faster, and the smaller ones then maybe harvesting it for us. Not a clue, but all we're waiting on here at the moment is some more wheat for some more builds, so I've got nothing else to lose, I suppose. But I really would like to see this in action here. So these crops are 43% grown. Do I just push you over onto it, or you come over and stand in it? No, that's not really growing much, is it? I've tried with them, I really have tried. I've also used up all of the wheat to make some wheat bales for some straw golems for this idea not to work, but that's beside the point. And these little chaps will require some refueling in order to get back to work, isn't that right? Well, what kind of progress have we made here today? The answer, not a lot. And do I care? No.